Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Rejuvenation. This will be episode 42. In the last episode, we pretty much cleaned up everything in the Future of Darkness. We, committed to Vivian's suicide, or rather sacrifice, and not suicide. Sacrifice is the proper word, which allowed us to restore the timeline and fix the future. So now we're just we're going to prepare for a battle with Souta. I actually accidentally wandered into this battle last episode, but I cut it out because I wasn't ready for it, and like I had a bunch of my Pokemon were dead from the fight prior. So yeah, if you're enjoying the playthrough, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's take to the skies for this one. To the skies. This does look really cool. Come this way, Robin. You may be wondering where or what this place is. Perhaps it's best described as a frame of mind. Literally. Be it a surprise or not, I've been given the duty of healing Aelita and preparing you for the future. Yes, you, Robin. Now then. Aelita requires the final piece of the puzzle to finally repair herself. As for you, Robin, you require much more. I will be the piece that puts you one step further to your completion. Alright. Spiritual healer Souta. The sky is filled with clouds. Alright, so it drops its defenses. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Cinderace. I'm just going to put up Stealth Rock. I should survive. Oh, okay. Fucking Christ, dude. Really? I need to get rocks off my side of the field or he just sweeps me. Oh my god, I hate it. No, please, Souta, don't make me flinch. Flinching is, not fun. Alright. I tried this battle once off screen and I was able to win pretty comfortably by doing this. Because he always goes for Stealth Rock, but he only goes for it when you send in Mawile. Now we take his Tailwind. Alright, so here, what he does is, he's going to heal his, Skarmory. And Stealth Rock gets put on my field anyway, but it's not so bad. As long as it's on his field, and we have, oh, I have to do this then. Can he one-shot me now? No, he can't. Alright, cool. Now I should be able to take out a few of his Pokemon. Dragon Knight. Yes, I can stay in, because Stealth Rock breaks the multi-scale. And Hurricane. Alright, and then we have Unpheasant. Yeah, this is kind of, yeah. Yeah, this is battle heals an aching soul. Come now, fight to your very last breath. Alright, he outsped me here, but it's a little too late for that. Yeah, that was a little too easy. Transform is broken. Outstanding. Oh, for winning, you deserve this as a prize. Golden Wing Badge. With that, you and your Pokemon should be able to use the move Fly outside of battle. Please take this with you as well. Acrobatics. Nice. Spacia and Tiempo. horrible beings. Nothing short of that. You thought that I didn't know? Child, I am one of their subordinates, a member of the Storm Chasers. Of course, not by choice, really. I'm other piece they played. You heard that Sela had a fiance, right? Would you believe me if I said that was me? I could. Ah, but of course you could. It is true that I had died before Sela and I can marry. But as I was on to pass to the other life, my soul was stopped by two beings. They had an offer I could not refuse. Temporary life for a favor. My talents as a healer was unmatched, but I decided to pursue something different. To be fair, temporary life, I mean, Sela was like a young woman going back 50 years. So that means you got somewhere around like 45, maybe 48 years, depending on where exactly they revived you. You got a pretty good deal for temporary life. Like you probably right now you probably would be like around 78, like maybe 80, like around there, if you were like in your 20s, maybe early 30s as a successful doctor. I mean around Sela's age. That's what I'm assuming how old she was. But I decided to pursue something different. They kept me alive until the eventual day where a cursed Aelita would show up. Now that both tasks are at their end, I no longer am required. I am fading from this life once again. Let us return to the ground below. You know, the other day a child looked at me pretty weirdly. I wonder. Souta, wait! But why? He just up and left. After everything we've been through, he doesn't even say goodbye. Are you okay? I'm perfectly fine. I bet he never cared about me anyway. I mean, that's kind of alright, sure. Why would he? He wasn't my father anyway. Just some child he had to look after, right? You stupid old man. So this came. Alright then. So Souta has finally passed. I wish him well in the afterlife. He suffered a great bit, and it seems he's left his cane behind. Robin, I'm gathering everyone to meet me in the room upstairs. Please be there as soon as you can, okay? It's urgent. Alright. I got a comment saying I shouldn't use as many fairy types as I do, but it's like I told them it's very well possible to use fairy types exclusively in like one fire type and do just fine in this game, because I'm playing on normal mode and strategy can get you through just about anything if you just prepare a little bit. There's a lot of Pokemon I need to rotate in. Oof. I almost have too many Pokemon. I don't want to neglect any of them, but it's like, man, it's hard to justifiably use everyone. Okay. But yeah, I should be fine with my team full of fairies. She said meet her in her room, right? Is this her room? Yeah, it is. Okay. It seems everyone is here then. Good. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not really in the mood for any of this. I understand that you're upset, Aaron. I am too, but this is necessary. It's time we break this curse on Aelita once and for all. Really? That's great news. Yes, well, to do that, I'm gonna have to tell you the truth. The truth? Okay, here we go. You went to Sheridan in the past and witnessed Vivian's reincarnation, and you assumed that this was to learn about the origins of your mother, Talia. Yeah? Unfortunately, this isn't the case. Talia isn't your mother. What are you saying, Eldest? Kida's wife was Talia. Okay, yeah, but the obvious implication here is that if she's not your mother, but you're still related to her, that she's you. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah. Talia and I survived the calamity thanks to Andrew's crystal. And eventually it was Kenneth that found Talia and I in a small home. Talia and Kenneth fell in love and had a child, but this child was not you, Aelita. One day, Sheridan was attacked by a cloaked figure. They lured Kenneth out of the house and then attacked and killed Talia and her daughter. That is bugged. No, Eldest, you aren't saying... Melia, do you remember what Vivian said back then? Her spell being interrupted would come with consequences? Her consequence was perpetual reincarnation. When Talia was killed, she too was reincarnated into Aelita. Okay, see, yeah. No, there must be some kind of mistake here. Some kind of... There is no mistake, Aelita. Kenneth witnessed it himself. Vivian's death gave birth to Talia. Talia's death gave birth to you. Vivian is who you are. That mass killer, is that the reason why I wasn't chosen to be sensei? Precisely. If the cloaked figure knew of your existence, he would come back. This is why we concealed your identity. Where's she going? What? Why did she just run off like that? The chains Souta put over her being the chains Souta put over her are becoming undone. Everyone after her. We can't let her leave the grounds. This won't be peaceful, everyone. Prepare yourselves. Let me see. I might want to bring a different Pokemon. Aelita likes fighting types, so if I end up fighting her, I better speed could be a huge part of it, so I'm gonna bring Hal for some control. Yeah, should be fine. I, for the most part, have a natural advantage against Aelita. Also, does the level cap increase? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So I have to train everyone at 85. I mean 80. That's not too bad. Primarina can learn acrobatics, but it's just so terrible to do that. Alright. That's a real fighting type move. Okay. Alright, we need to find out where she went. Did she go up the front or the side? Save it. Okay, here she is. This aura Aelita is embodying, it's greater than it was last time. That darkness, is that the curse that got Aelita? That's right. Robin, please give me the cane Souta left behind. Thank you. This cane has the power of my and Sota's soul. As one, we can destroy any lock, shatter any chain, dispel any damned curse. Aelita, the truth was kept from me my entire life. Everything I knew about myself was a lie. I'm nothing more than a freak of nature. More like a freak of dark magic, but yeah. I mean, yeah, shoe fits, I guess. A demon. That's all I am. That's what she really thinks of herself. I mean, to be fair, Aaron, like, how would you feel if you were inorganically created? I can understand her frustration here. Especially since she wasn't told about this, even though telling her about this isn't an exactly easy thing to do. Though they probably should have, they could have probably prepared her a little bit better by explaining to her who Vivian and Talia are beyond just saying they're your mother. I think just because of how much crazy shit is in the Pokemon universe, I feel like they could have introduced this concept to her sooner, but by the time they did it, she was already very headstrong in her ideals and who she was. So this is kind of breaking all that down. So I understand why she's going through this. It's not true, Aelita. You aren't evil. You aren't a demon. She won't listen to reason in this state. This is all rage. Aelita, open your heart. Open up your heart. It's gonna be all... Okay, hey, Sonic Adventure was a fun game. I don't really like Sonic Adventure 2, though. Aelita has disappeared. Aelita has returned within the curse itself. That's all. But this is what we wanted. The curse has reared its ugly head. With that portal now open, we may reach down into into the depths of her mind and tear apart the evil that's been deep within her heart. Sella, could this be a dimensional rift? The power emanating from it is similar to a rift portal, at least. Correct. When a human comes into contact with when a human comes in contact with a rift matter, this is their version of a dimensional rift. Interesting. So people can become a dimensional rift too. For this to be successful, I'll need Robin and Aaron to venture and rescue Aelita. Huh? Why not me? We need your power. I mean, to be fair, Melia, like, okay, like, I'm going to say it again. Like, I like Melia. I think Melia is a fun character. Definitely probably tied or a little bit lower than Aelita on my, of my favorite. It could go either way between the two of them. This is Aelita's story. I feel like the whole thing with the Dark Future arc, I like it. I think it's a cool arc. It definitely should not have been in this chapter. I think everything should have been dedicated solely towards Aelita. Now, I understand the Dark Future arc was needed to exist to teach Melia a lesson about, the whole, the one or the million. Who would you save in that case? And in this case, Vivian being the one to sacrifice herself was the correct decision. But the problem isn't teaching Melia that lesson. You put Aelita's story on the back burner of this. Like, this whole chapter, Aelita should have been the focus. She should have been the one in the front. She should have been the one making the decisions, because it would make more sense. It'd be more poignant if we got to this point after exploring, with the character. They tried to give Aelita her little moment with the puppet master and her and the two of us going through the nightmare dimension. But the problem is, it ended up being incredibly cryptic. Nothing was actually really said to us. And two, it wasn't about Aelita's past and her origins, whereas this chapter was about that, the whole Vivian thing. So I feel like the whole lesson Melia learned here was just not. They could have taught Melia this lesson, but Aelita just needed to be there too. Like, this needed to be her arc. This would have been a perfect way for her to meet Kenneth in another light. She probably could have gotten hints of the fact that Kenneth wasn't her father by meeting him in the Dark Future, when Kenneth never references the fact that he ever met Vivian or anything like that. But she would have still been like, but wait a minute, Melia still exists in this world as Melanie, as we all came to find out. Amber still exists in this world, and so does although I don't think Aelita actually met Amber, which is neither here nor there, but Venom is still said to have existed in this world. So why don't I exist? You know what I mean? Like, how come I'm not here? Is it because Vivian lived? So why doesn't a version of me show up at some point? I'm splitting hairs here, but it's just something to think about, is all I'm saying. I really feel like Aelita needed to be in that Dark Future arc with us playing a core part in it. But anyways, but how did you do? No time, Aaron. Robin, please. I'm fine with this. This is my scene anyway. Aelita's always needed my help, but there wasn't a real way to do so. Now I have a direct opportunity, and I won't let this go to waste. Let's save her. Robin, Aaron, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Don't worry about it. Robin and I will save little Aelita. Just let me know when you're ready to dive in. We're going in right now. Let's do this then. This would be a good way to save Aelita and also slap some sense into her at the same time. Please go easy on her. I mean, will she go easy on us? What the hell is this? Wow. I'm not sure what I expected, but this is like a children's book. Judging by the poorly drawn S, I'm willing to believe this is supposed to be a Sheridan Village. I'm just going to say right now, Pokemon had nothing to do with any of this. This is all just humans and shit. And it's like, wow, this is a Pokemon game? This part of the story definitely feels less less grounded in the series itself, if that makes sense. Not bad. It's just it's something that takes me. I get taken aback by it. It's been a long time. Vivian, a while for me, mere moments for the two of you. Somehow I had a feeling we'd see each other in here. Absolutely. This is our burden too. You're referring to Talia, right? Yes, I'm here too. Okay, so this is who she is. Oh, you've grown up. I guess you've always been. Or you always have been. So how do I know the both of you aren't traps sent by Aelita? Guess we can't prove it. You'll have to take our word for it. That's a bit of a tall order. Whether you take it as a fact or not, we'll be proceeding. She's here, in our old house. We won't be able to directly influence what happens after this point, but we will try and help in whatever way we can. That would be appreciated. You ready, Robin? Then let's do this. Alright, this is about to get crazy. Hello? Hello, you must be Aelita's friends from school, right? Huh? Kenneth, sweetheart, will you go fetch Aelita for me? Of course, dear. Would you happen to know where she is? Last time I saw her, she said she was going outside to play with you. Mommy, I'm home. Aelita, there you are. Your friends from school are here to visit you. I'm going up to my room. Okay, darling, we'll send your friends up there as well. Okay. Sorry, but didn't we just speak outside? Huh? I'm afraid this is the first time we've met, sweetie. The Talia outside did say that she wouldn't be able to help us past that point. Maybe this is what she meant. I'm afraid I'm not following you, dear. That's fine. You're not real anyway, so move aside, yeah? Why do you always have to go and ruin everything, huh? Whoa. Can't you see that we're the perfect family here? Everything's perfect. What? That wretched child ruins everything for us. Now look, our guests think that we're bad people. Are we too neglectful of the house? Have we said something too rude? What is going on here? Relax. This all started when I said, "Hey Talia, this isn't real, you know." Now look at what you've done. The neighbors are here asking for sugar. What are we going to tell them? That we have no sugar? This is all your fault, you know. It's just, if you just let her go, none of this would have happened. How could I let her go? How, Kenneth? It's like I'm watching a really bad family sitcom fall apart. Alright, would you two mind disappearing so that there's space for people who actually exist? That would be nice, thank you. You know, Aaron, you can tone down the snark a little bit. Well, that got rid of them. It seems like Aelita's rift gets irritated when you try to disprove of its authenticity. Perhaps a functional family is what Aelita wanted her family to be. Well, she can't live in a bubble forever. Did you know that popping bubbles is my favorite pastime? Was there ever any, proof that her family wasn't functional? I mean, after her mother died, I guess that's true, yeah. Kenneth kind of retreated into his self. So, yeah, never mind. Because it is. I like Erin. Cool character. Definitely a little too snarky for my taste. But she's cool. I feel like somewhere along the road she could have toned it down a little bit. Aelita. Hello, friends. Are you here to play? Not particularly. Aelita, there's something we need to talk about. Talk? Why not play? Aelita, I'm going to need you to listen to me very carefully. We're going to need you to come with us. Go with you? You don't remember it now, but you don't belong here. People outside are waiting for you to return. But I don't want to go. I'm afraid that this isn't a choice. We're going to get you out of here. No, I don't want to go. I want to stay here with my mom and dad. Everything here is perfect, so why don't you just go? Aw, shit. Alright, Aaron, you deserve that. Don't make me say it, Aelita. You don't want to hear it. Get away from me. You need to wake up, Aelita. Holy shit, threw her at the wall. You know more than anyone else here that this world isn't real. It's real. It isn't. And the music, bro, the music is getting into the scene. It isn't. And I'm not gonna baby you just like everyone else in your life. I'm gonna drag you out of this dream whether you like it or not. Alright, here we go. Presentation still gets like triple S, like the highest grade in this game. It's insane. This isn't real. Nothing here is real. No, it can't be. It can't be real. No. Oh crap, I got thrown at the wall too. Crap. Ah! No, don't cut the music. Damn. It was getting good too. Aaron, you good? Boy, I get thrown around that girl. I get thrown around by that girl one more time. Aelita's world shattered as the truth was made known. This path, I bet Aelita is guiding us to her. That portal from the real world is here too. If we ever needed to leave for whatever reason, it seems we can. You're familiar with Rift beings, right? Then you should prepare for what's to come. Code Bella. Alright, what is they got to say about Code Bella? Savagery. The incarnation of the curse placed on Aelita and the burden Vivian and Talia shared. She won't stop until her perfect world is complete. A world without anyone. High speed, high attack, low physical defense, decent special defense, high special attack, and mid-tier HP. Alright, so this thing shouldn't be too difficult to kill, but, I mean, that's not really saying anything. Regirock. Alright. So it's a rock and fighting type. Oops. Alright, let's read the notes. Taken hold by an ancient Garufan curse, Aelita became a beast like no other. With her newfound power and her ability, Savagery, Aelita becomes more powerful the more she's knocked down. Perhaps this is a reflected of her stubborn nature. Is her motivation fueled off desire locked away deep down inside? Regardless, she must be saved from herself, or she will live in regret forever. Fair enough. I'm going to start by paralyzing this. Do I have, Yes, I do. Thunderwave. Very nice. Alright. Garufan magic requires a price to pay. Everyone must give something they love, no matter what it is. Such is the rule of equivalent exchange. Man, I get it, but fucking God, it's just... I can't stop thinking about Full Metal. But no one is prepared for the consequences of their desires. Neither were we. Oh, that's cool. Why are you idiots trying to ruin everything for me? In the world, in the real world, I am a monstrosity, a being that should have never existed. But here I am, wanted. I am necessary. I am alive. This is where I belong, and where I will stay with my true family. What about your friends? Sela, she looked after you as if you were family. My friends and Sela are from the real world. We will never coexist. Okay. Enough with the edgy bullshit, Aelita. Yeah, I'm kind of with her on this one. You're the most stubborn woman I've met in my entire life. Your friends and family are one and the same. This fairy tale won't live up to the real thing. That's right. The fake world is nothing but that. You've caused us a lot of problems, but we love and care for you, which is why we won't let you fester in this hellhole. This is getting kind of corny. And if that means kicking your ass right out, then Robin and I will happily oblige. Robin, if she wants to be an idiot, then let's all be idiots too. I like the phrasing of that. If she's gonna start wilding, let's start wilding with her. Fine, do what you want. Don't cry when you get hurt. Likewise, fight. Oh yeah, they played the good music. Hell yeah, that thing is rad. Wait, what the hell is that? That's an Ampharos? Oh, fuck you, Aaron. Why did you put us on this field? Damn, it's paralyzed and it still outsped us. Woo! Stop. Um. There we go. Alright, the shields are down. Let's lower that speed stat. We got her. Very nice. And today, this episode is just going fast. Aelita! I'll find you. What happened to me? You've been freed, Aelita. That's right. Because of Robin and Aaron, the curse that ailed us has been broken. And Melia and Sela and too. Souta as well. You know, there were other people that helped. This world is beginning to crumble as we speak. So this will be the only time we're together again. I'm afraid that's just how things are meant to be. I mean, Talia, I've always seen you as my mother. But I now know that it's not the case. I don't really have a mother. I mean, wouldn't your mother just be Vivian's mother? Like, you are Vivian, so in some ways, yeah, you know, you could look at it that way. You do have a mom, you just, you know, haven't met her yet. Or probably won't. It depends on if she's still alive after 50 years. You were born from my death. In one way I am. We're connected through blood and soul. Is there any more to be said? I guess not. One last thing, though. What is it, Aelita, darling? What was her name? Your real daughter. Her name was Nora. What a nice name. Aelita, there's something I must tell you before we run out of time. Listen closely. Amethyst Grotto. Alright, so Kita's statue changed and Vivian's was added. Alright then. We were this close to getting her out of here. I just wasn't fast enough, I guess. But that's not going to stop me. This isn't the first time Aelita ran away. If this rift still exists, that must mean she's still around here somewhere, right? Standing around here isn't going to do us good. Let's... Oh, she's right there. The light! I won't let her go. Melia's power looks so damn cool. Aelita was lost inside her own mind, but I think I located her. Very good, Melia. Now bring them out. She's also pretty good at controlling it, it would seem. Got it. Aelita. Robin, Aaron, Melia, you've all done it. Vivian's madness. Her curse has been successfully destroyed. Aelita's... she's been saved. Welcome home, you brat. So how is she? Sela will be fine. Sela will be fine. She's up there in age, but she's still kicking. I'll punch her in her neck. Alright, relax. It was just a joke. Aelita's fine. She remembers everything too, so that's good. What a relief. I'm so happy. Sela is taking care of her while she naps, so no visitors. That's no problem. At least she's safe and doing well. Yeah. Seems like she has finally reached the end with this whole curse thing. Couldn't be happier, honestly. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but wait for Aelita to become well. I know a good place we can hang out for a while then. Ah! Who the hell? Oh, it's Huey. Huey, why are you here? And why are you screaming? Because I finally found you guys. It took a lot of effort. What do you want? Right. So they're still allowing Lavender to have any. They still aren't allowing Lavender to have any visitors, but Lavender as well, and wanting to speak with you guys. You guys up for a video call? It seems really important. Oh, yes, please. We can do the call in my room. Let's head upstairs. Let me heal up. Yeah. I feel like these gym battles are getting easier. If you guys are ready, I'll begin the call. We're ready. Okay. Hello? Lavender? Melia, Robin, good to see you. Thank you for accepting this call. Dr. Isha said I still can't have visitors. There's nothing I can do about that one. Technically, he said I couldn't video call either, but a nice nurse lended me her laptop. How are you feeling? I'm perfectly fine. Much better than a few days ago. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry for sneezing during the playthrough. But I'm sure you know I didn't want to call. Just to give an update on my health. Or I wanted to call. I know exactly who turned Venom into stone, and also I wanted to fulfill my promise and deliver a message. So let's try this again, Lavender. Alright, so we're going back to that night. What are you doing up so goddamn late? Alright, fine. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what I'm doing. You see, what the hell is that? What is that? I don't know, but don't fucking let it touch you. Oh. Okay. Target confirmed. It's a girl. Is it? Does the sprite look darker to you? I can't really tell. There must be like a shader on it. Why did you scare us like that? That wasn't very nice of you. Your name is Lavender, correct? Yes. That's all I needed to hear. Whoa, easy. No need to bring out the claws immediately, you know. How about we just talk about this for a second? You two talk far too much as it is. I don't need to hear you. I'm doing my job and that's all. Who the hell is this? Have we met before? Huh? I've definitely seen your face before. You were that girl Melia was trying so hard to save. What was your name? Wait, that's Nim? But why? Nim, your name was Nim, wasn't it? I mean, I know she had that weird-ass conversation with Crescent about being Lorna, but why is she doing this? We haven't even seen Crescent in a hot minute. I mean, aside from that cameo she makes in the Nightmare World, but she doesn't really say or do anything. But that's impossible. How can you be alive? Now I remember you. I've only ever seen you with your hair purple. See? We're friends. We aren't friends. What do you mean? What? Why the hell not? I wonder, have you two ever felt real fear before? Why are you doing this? Venom tried to save your life. Real fear. I can't say that I have. I want to see you experience fear. Yes, that's what I want the most. Better run, playthings. Otherwise, the big bad Nim is going to get you. Oh, now we're playing games with this? And you don't want that. Venom and I ran for what seemed like hours. Why didn't y'all just run back to the apartment? No matter which turn we took, no matter what dumpster we hid under, that girl Nim, she was there, just waiting for us. It's like she was she was toying with us. She had no intention of catching us. She just wanted to see us run in fear. That's when it happened. What's the problem? We can't stop. Listen to me, Lavender. She's not gonna stop chasing us. No matter where we go, she'll be right behind us. I need you to go without me while I buy you time, okay? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna leave you behind. God damn it, I'm not giving you a choice. It's either she catches us or we die of exhaustion. So you're going whether you like it or not. Okay, I'll go. Good. I'm gonna need you to get Robin and Melia. If you can get them, you'll be safe. Tell them that Nim did this. Promising that you'll find them and tell them that. And one last thing. I may not get another chance to say this. Tell Melia this for me. Remember, I love you. Is that the name of the chapter? I will. I'll tell you her. See, even the chapter that's supposed to be about Aelita's origin is named after something regarding Melia. I don't get it. I don't get it. I keep harping on it because it's just, this was supposed to be about Aelita. I don't have a problem with the story beats. A little bit, but Damn it! This arc was supposed to be about Aelita. I just don't understand. But it's fine. I'll tell her. Good, then go. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so fucking stupid. I hope you aren't too angry with me, Melia. Where are you? Where are you? How long can you run for? Bro, what the fuck is that sprite? I'm getting bored and that won't be nice. Won't you? Oh, won't you? Oh, won't you keep playing? There you are. Yeah, that's right. Here I am, you coward. After everything we went through to save you. Just why exactly did we bust our ass to save someone who's insane? I mean, fair enough. You're calling me a coward? Who's the one trembling in fear, stepping away from me? The only coward here is you, Venom. How does it feel not to be tough anymore? Bro, I'm curious about what led to this. There's like her character, Nim was always really like a plot device. She wasn't really a character. She was cool, but she never really got any like screen time. Like she would always show up and like use her psychic powers and save us for something, say something nice, and then she was just like kind of gone until like she got turned to stone. Then she was a literal plot device until now, where she's still kind of a plot device. You always think you're in control when you really have no control, you selfish girl. But being selfish is all you've ever known. Even now, in this selfless act of sacrifice, you do nothing but bitter my tongue with green taste of greed. You're not a hero, nor a good person. But that's all the time we have for now. Let's say we wrap this show. This song is not probably the one I wouldn't use, but whatever. What? Did my scary bit scare you? I worked really hard on sounding genuine. You should have seen the look on your face when I went all Grim Reaper. You saying all of this was just a prank? No, I'm still going to kill you. Well, I wouldn't exactly say kill you. It's more like petrification. You know, I kind of went through the same thing. Don't worry, you won't feel pain. In fact, you won't be feeling much at all. Soon. Oh, and for the record, I know you all left me on Valor Mountain to die. What? So how dare you say, after all we've done for you? You all done nothing for me. She showed me, after all. She? Who is she? When you like to know, I think it would satisfy to leave you in a nice heap of suspense. Besides, the only person who cared enough to try and save me was Robin. That's not true, bro. The three of us were like, well, I mean, it's partly true. Venom and Melia were there with me. Robin came to Valor Mountain themselves and tried to save me, but they failed. So good night, Venom. Have a nice eternity. Nim, don't listen to her. She's probably talking about Crescent. That's the only other person she can be talking about. Whoever this person is, they're lying to you. You don't know the hell we went through to try and save your life. And stop calling me Nim. That's not my name. My name is Lorna, the girl who was alone. Yeah, it's Crescent. Okay. So Crescent goes from being an ally to a problem again. I wasn't even there, but I could hear and see everything going on. Even though I ran as far as I could. Remember, it's like the hall was never ending. I couldn't run away from what was happening. All right, small problem. I hate to keep interrupting the dialogue to say this, but this is a Pokemon game. There was no Pokemon in the entirety of this scene. Lorna didn't use Pokemon on them. They didn't use their Pokemon to fight back. No Pokemon were involved in this. Like, what's going on? Are Pokemon like... Is this even a Pokemon game anymore? Like, damn, dude. I like the whole bit with the Rift, Regirock, and Aelita becoming like that was half Pokemon and half like supernatural human. So like that's cool. It works in the lore when you think about it. But this whole thing didn't involve Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. So what the fuck? It's almost too much for me to like. I'm not saying the story is bad, but I definitely think this could have worked in Pokemon better. Especially the whole thing with the Future of Darkness. That could have also worked in Pokemon better. Spacey and Tiempa, like, I'm hoping like there's some revelation that those two are just Pokemon that are disguised as human. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like fucking AFK. I couldn't run away from what was happening to Venom until it was over. I was in a nightmare. But it doesn't end there. Eventually, I couldn't run anymore, and I collapsed. truthfully, you were supposed to be the one next on my list, but certain circumstances came up that shifted my point of view. Thus, I'm sparing you the dread of having been turned to stone, for now at least. But I want you to relay a message to a very special someone. I believe you know her name, Melia. Tell her that I'm looking for her, and that when I finally find her, I'm gonna kill her myself. Wow, okay. Do you understand me? Team Zen won't get her because I will. Oh, and a small piece of advice. Don't hang around these people. Things like this happen when you do. Goodbye, Lavender. This won't be the last time we see each other. Yeah, Melia, I'm over here like, what the fuck did I just watch? I know that was hard to hear, and I'm so sorry. I put Venom in that position. No, it's okay, Lavender. This isn't your fault. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, man, all that wouldn't have happened if Lavender just didn't do something unnecessarily stupid from the get-go. But it's whatever. Will that be all then? Yes, that's all. Thank you for relaying those messages to me, Lavender. Please get well soon. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye, Huey. Bye. I'm not sure how I expected you to react, but this wasn't it. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Really? Mm-hmm. It was nice to hear from Lavender. Really glad she's doing well. If that's it then. I guess I'll head out myself. See you guys. Rhodia said she misses you. Alright, you're not okay. Let's chill outside for a bit. Oh, Doc, how long have you been standing there? Communication devices like that aren't allowed. You know that. I know, but it was an asthma attack, yes? I'm ready to leave now. I'm ready to leave. I am ready to leave soon, aren't I? Dr. Isha? Oh, I guess she's staying there. You sure you're okay? Yeah, you've been staring out into nothing for a while. You ready to talk about it? Trying to process how I feel, I guess. Nim saying she wanted to kill me sort of hit in a way I wasn't expecting. Mostly because she's supposed to be dead. Not that I'm one to talk about fake deaths, but at first I was furious. But then it suddenly shifted itself into apathy. Just another person out there who wants to harm me in some way or another. But if I were to run into Nim again, I think I'd make certain we understood each other. I have no idea why she wants to hurt me, but I'm done trying to be friendly. I see. Violence can be fun sometimes. Let's just hold back and hope it doesn't come to that. You two were friends at some point, weren't you? At some point. Right now, I kind of just want to feel the ocean breeze. I can live with that. Also, last thing, sorry if this is too personal, but are you in Venom? Didn't necessarily think about that, but maybe so. I see. That means we need to work hard to bring her back. Let's save Venom. Yeah. I don't know what we can do, if we can at all, but one day we'll find a way. So how was everyone else doing? Or how was everyone else's day? It's been interesting, but I can't say that it ended in a positive way. Aelita. Hey everyone. Aelita's my favorite. Oh my god, man, she's back. Oh, my girl is back. Aelita, you're looking yourself again. Hey, thanks. Sela gave me fresh clothes and a nice haircut. I'm feeling chipper and ready to kick some Team Zen butt, though I gotta say I like the pink hair a little bit. That was cool. As you can see, she made an incredible speedy recovery. Welcome back. It's good to be back, Robin. Thank you. Thank all three of you for setting me free, finally. Gave me an excuse to kick your ass. I think that's enough. We couldn't just let you stay that way. Isn't there something you wanted to say, Aelita? Oh, that's right. I'm leaving. Damn it! We just got her back! Leaving? But why? Where? When I became lost in my own rift, Vivian spoke to me. We're now separate beings, but her power is still passed down to me. To awaken them, I must visit 3 springs scattered across the region. I'm going to fight Team Zen. If I'm going to fight Team Zen, I'll have to get stronger than ever. Awakening the power Vivian had inside me will do just that. This will also be a good opportunity for you to find yourself. I feel like I'm a brand new person. And well, I am. So I hope me leaving won't disappoint you guys. I'm a little sad, but I understand completely, Aelita. I'll be leaving early in the morning. No need to see me off or anything. I'm just glad you guys have my back on this one. No need for tears, especially when there's a farewell feast to enjoy. Yes, let's eat. I'm starving. Robin, Melia, Aaron, and Sela enjoy a farewell meal for Aelita. The next early morning. Alright, it's time to get going. Sheridan Village, here I come. Hey, wait! You didn't think we would just let you leave without seeing you off, right? If you believe that, then maybe there is something still wrong with you. We're rooting for you. That's right! You got this, Aelita. Just don't die out there. There was a lot of work saving you from before. Go now, Aelita. We'll be waiting for you. Everyone, thank you. I'll make you all proud.
I'm so proud.
Conflicting Ren Union. Alright, Ren finally makes it back to the stage. I'm excited. Get me a drink, Nevid, please. Sure thing. Thanks. Ren's been gone for a while now. A few weeks, it seems. We've been keeping in touch whenever possible. I have him down at the chasm gathering materials for my project. I have to talk to you about Nim, Nastasia. Are you here to tell me that I'm getting too close? That's exactly what I'm going to say. Oh, it's not Nim, she said him. You need to relax. Whoa. You need to relax. We both know that this kid has ulterior motives at least. You okay with this? Don't we all? Every single one of us is here because we want something, right? Besides, you have the power to report him if you have any issue. I do. Then... Wait, Nevid, don't tell me. You have a soft spot for the brat too. You two have been training together quite often. I like his dedication. His improvement is staggering too. Nearly swept me last time we battled. I only won because of a good old-fashioned critical hit. Sooner or later, I'm sure he'll surpass both of us. That's what I'm worried about. Nevid, what do you want? I want my daughter to live a long and happy life. Nothing more. I don't know if this is the right place for that dream. It's the only place for it. Nastasia, what do you want? What drives you to do the things you do? What I want? It's not about what I want. It's always about what you want. That's what keeps us humans alive. Thanks for the drink, Nevid. It's always fun to talk to you. Evading the question, I see. But no matter. I enjoyed our talk as well. Listen. Really, it's only you and I in here most of the time now. When things get rough, we'll only have each other to rely on. Don't let your loner attitude get you in trouble. It's inappropriate to flirt in the workplace. I only have love for my wife. I'm just being a friend. I was just kidding. Don't worry. Thanks, though. I'll keep your words in mind. Those two are pretty cool. What the? What? Did you say something, Robin? What was that loud thud? What is it this time? We saw Aelita off in the morning and then we crashed. Was someone in our room? The hell is this? Oh no, it's a box for the puppet master. Hold on, let me go get Aaron. And that's basically when we ran into this box here. We didn't have any scheduled deliveries today. And even if we did, they get left at the front door. Maybe Sela left it here for us? Sela's not here at the moment. She went into town for the supplies. Alright, it's clear the puppet master is a magical being. So why are we arguing the logistics of who dropped this here? So someone walked into our room and just dropped this off? Yep. This place isn't as safe as it feels. Nor is if you learn that you'll learn that quickly. Anyways, you gonna open it or not? What? Open it? It's not like it's a bomb or anything. Or it could be. Robin, you open it. Why the fuck do I gotta do? You can open it now. What's inside? Oh, Eve. It's just a bunch of books. Books on top of more books. These are a bunch of books from Blakery Anatheum. That name sounds familiar. Wait, all these books have been checked out by Rune. Yeah, every single one of them. This one says Strange Phenomena 101 and how to... It's not saying that. I'm not saying that. Yeah, but what about this one? Is Rune a freak? Hold on. Miera Region Origins. That's the region Katsu talked about on Route 4. What is this book doing in here, and why did Rune check it out? Oh, in this book, it has Rune's library card. Who the heck sent this box to us like this? Maybe it was the puppet master himself? Maybe they want us to go to the Anathema or whatever it's called. Maybe they want us to go to the Anathema. Wait, I just read the same line again. What? Anathema is just a fancy word for library. Just say library. Anyway, I'm pretty familiar with the place if you want to check it out. We'll have nothing to do today, so we may as well. Cool, it's in the Scholar District. We can get there from Route 9. You guys go on ahead. I want to do a few things before I head out. It won't be long, promise. Alright then, Robin, I'll meet you south of the train station. Huh. Alright then. This was pretty eventful. Let's head into the Scholar District and do some exploring. Yep, looks like things are all up and running. That means the Scholar District is open to the public again. It's been a while since I've been here, so I hope things are still the same. Anyway, what's taking Melia so long? Maybe she got lost? Probably. There's not really an excuse for getting lost around here, but I wouldn't doubt it. Sorry for the wait. I'm here now. Oh, she changed her haircut. Man, her hair kind of reminds me of Indriat. It looks a little. It took a while, but I'm ready and officially reporting for duty. Reporting for duty? Don't mind me. I just wanted to say that. Okay, so we're headed to the Blicker Anathema, right? You're awfully cheery today. It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, that's right. It's not a hard place to find once we're inside the district. Awesome. Well, let's get a move on. Uh-huh. Hey, that better be her, Absol. What the fuck? Looks like this place is about the same, which is nice. Well, anyway, the Anathema is just southeast of here. I'm not going there. That place is gonna blow up or something. Don't take too long. Alright, come on, Melia. One step at a time. Yep, take it slow. No rush. Did you come from Route 9? Did you come from outer space? What? Why would Route 9 be outer space? Tauros. Oh, we both intimidated each other. Golduck. Okay. You came from hell. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess. I heard that you can rack up AP at the Recreation Center. Those golden items will be mine for sure. Oh, so... The Help Corporation building is closed for renovations. Come back later. Huh. Hey, let's see if I can pass this final test. Do they sell golden items in here? Ooh, a crit. That's pretty nice. Damn it. Fuck, I missed what Pokemon he was sending out. Oh, Pyro's fine. I fail at my final, so I fail at everything else, it seems. Damn. Sorry, kid. We're setting up for the Grand Dream Ball, so I can't let you pass. Oh, okay, cool. It lets you back here. Alright. Rock-type Pokemon are weak to ice, ground, water, grass, and... There are a few others, but I just can't remember. I'm going to fail. My life is just ruined. I can't live like this. Rock isn't weak to ice. It's weak to steel, ground, water, grass, and fighting. It actually isn't weak to ice. Steel, fighting, water, grass. I never leave my house because I don't want to get hurt. Hospitals scare me way too much. Its top students are awarded tickets to the Grand Dream Ball. Did you know that? Grand Dream Ball? You don't know about the Grand Dream Ball? It's a party held on the top floor of the community building during the festival. It's mostly a business thing, so a lot of normal people aren't invited. Okay. That girl is so dumb for thinking Texan is actually doing something for Sheridan. Who even cares about Sheridan? I bet they don't even have any Wi-Fi. Sheridan Village would be nothing without Texan. You're kidding, right? Texan doesn't even do anything. For real. Like, what? Sheridan was better without him. I'm a geology teacher for Access High University. I teach about the different places in the world. And I did say geology. I meant geometry. Yes, that's correct. I think. Okay, what? You mean geography? Wow, you actually came here? That's rare. What's so rare about me being here? Neutered my special attack. Polytoad. Please put hypnosis down, sir. I need to get hyper voice for Sylveon. Welcome to the National Park. This place looks kind of cool, though. The National Park is here for students who want to capture their own Pokemon. That's why it seems like this place is unkempt. Pokemon prefer chaotic environments, after all. I wouldn't use chaotic, I'd say natural. Ooh, Hydra. Salazzle. Ah, motherfucker. Get out of here. Where is my husband? Oh no. Where'd you leave him? Looks like Claydol is waiting for someone. Okay. Just a random Claydol chilling. Let's see. What's around here? There's a beauty salon here in the Scholar District, but Cassandra thought it wasn't bringing in enough money, so she shut it down. But she wasn't banned. She also banned any. She also banned any more. I guess you mean she also banned anyone from popping up. What's her deal? Or banned any more from pop? I'm not really sure what. I don't know. Whatever. My Waltz and I are going to go train at the recreation center. If you need AP, that's the place to go. The cherry blossoms were apparently taken from Route 2. We should just uproot all the trees from Route 2 and bring them here. Why waste such a beautiful tree on... no. What? Why would you do that? I was there. Those trees were put there. We exchanged your coins for prizes. Yes. Ability capsule. Golden items. Oh my god. We did it. Yes. Do I need any? Anyone need any? Adamant. No, I don't think anyone needs a mint. Grand Dream Casino. Coin for prizes. Aaron, Durant, Mienfu, Reflect, Axew. Cool. Oh, no, sir. Not interested. Is this where you earn AP? What do you want? I'm trying to score a point here. Why do I keep getting put to sleep? Okay. I've had enough. No! Oh. Alright. Glaceon. Manatural. What? What is your problem? Sorry, but this back room is only for students. I can't let you in. GG, I guess. Alright, there really isn't much here. It's a really small place, all things considered. Are those Starlies real Starlies? Or are they just like plushies or something? I feel like they'd be real, but I can't interact with them. Once I'm done with Access High University, I'm going to try and work for Silphco and Kanto. Fair. Alright then. I think I'm going to end the episode right here. This is a perfect place to stop before getting too involved in the next story arc. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. For something different. Have a good one. Take care.